Hey everybody, and welcome to day 2 of the 2020 Eric's Trains Christmas Bonanza. 8 videos in 8 days, starting on Christmas Day and ending on New Year's Day. So for day 2, we've got a new arrival that we're going to take out of the box. This is the new Lionel Santa Fe B6sb switcher. Now, I already reviewed the Lionel Pensy B6b a few years ago, but they've got a new rendition here, and so I figured I'd pick up the Santa Fe road name. So let's go ahead and get it out of the box. So for today's unboxing, we'll be using my new Tops Tex Creek 69 knife. Very cool. And let's go ahead and crack it open. And there's the tag. Santa Fe B6sb number 2101, legacy control, Bluetooth control, fan-driven smoke, rail sounds, dual electrocouplers, and 031 minimum curve. All right. And there she is. It's beautiful. And there's the tender. Looks awesome. I like that big 2101. It's interesting that they have a wire tether on this locomotive rather than the infrared tether that they usually have, and I think that's because of the size of the engine. This is a very small steam locomotive, and I think in that capacity the wired tether worked better. Very cool. Alright, let's see if we can get this hooked up. I think it's easier if you connect the tether first. And the fact that this thing has a tether is not a new feature. The older B6b that I reviewed several years ago also had the tether. And again, I think that's done because on this particular locomotive, the tether has an advantage over the infrared tether that they usually use. And there we go. All right, here it is. You know, I've always been a big fan of small steam locomotives and the B6b in particular, and a lot of that has to do with Lionel's history with the B6b model, but also it's just a cool looking model. You got that really unique slope back tender, the nice compact design. It just looks awesome. Now, I'm not going to do a full review of this model today, mainly because I already did a full review of the Lionel Pensy B6b several years ago. So if you want to find out more about this model and learn about Lionel's history with the B6b switcher, then check out that video. I'll put some links to it in this video. So Lionel offered this and the other new B6sb switchers in their 2020 Volume 1 catalog, and these models began arriving at dealers not too long ago here in late 2020. Lionel offered 8 different versions of the B6sb in their 2020 Volume 1 catalog. 4 of those were Pensy, 1 was Great Northern, they did a Bethlehem Steel, a Milwaukee Road, and of course the Santa Fe version that we have here. 6 of those 8 B6sbs have the slope back tender that you see here, but they also made 2 of the Pensy B6sbs with regular full-size tenders. As far as features go, the new B6sbs are pretty much identical to the ones that Lionel made a few years back. So again, if you want to see everything these models have to offer, watch that review I did of the Pensy B6sb a few years ago, and that'll get you up to speed. And again, I'll put links to that video in this video. Now, there is one difference. The new B6sbs do have Bluetooth connectivity, and so that means that you can run these with the Lion Chief app on your smartphone or tablet, or using the Lion Chief Universal Remote. And of course, as always, you can run these with Legacy, TMCC, or conventionally. Now, I do want to say 2 quick things about this model. First of all, the wired tether between the tender and the locomotive. A few minutes ago, ago. I couldn't recall exactly why they did that. I knew there was a reason, but I couldn't remember, but now I do. It's because with the wired tether, that allows the center pickup rollers on the tender and the locomotive to be connected electrically. That increases the electrical footprint of the locomotive and allows it to more easily get through switches without cutting out or something like that. Secondly, unlike most other high-end O-Scale steam locomotives that Lionel is making these days, the B6sb does not have the whistle steam smoke effect. In fact, it doesn't have any secondary smoke effects. And yeah, that's unfortunate, but the good part is that it does help bring the price down. The retail price on the B6sb is right at $700. And yeah, $700 is a lot of money. But as far as high-end O-Scale steam locomotives go, that's actually pretty reasonable, and I'm sure the lack of any secondary smoke effects was a factor in that lower price. The final thing I want to say is that with this model, it looks like what Lionel did is they took the design for the Penske B6sb switcher and they basically slapped some other road names on it. So while I'm pretty sure the Santa Fe did operate some 060 switchers with slope-back tenders, they probably didn't look exactly like this. This is very much a Penske design locomotive, especially with that firebox and the marker lights down here. So if you're looking for a realistic road name to get on one of these B6sbs, Santa Fe is probably not the best choice. The best choice obviously is going to be Penske. I already have a Penske B6sb in my collection, so I decided to go with something different. And anyone who's been watching my videos for a while knows that I really don't worry about realism very much at all. I get what I like, but I did want to point that out because I know some people do care about stuff like that. All right, let's go ahead and start her up.
This is the Yardmaster. Start her up and stand by to pull. Over. Okay, dispatcher, I'm ready to move. Out.
right, that about wraps it up for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you'd like to pick up one of these models for yourself, like I said, the retail price is right at $700. Although keep in mind that if you go through a good Lionel dealer, you should be able to get a little bit of a discount off that retail price. And as always, if you're looking for a good Lionel dealer, check out my favorite train store, which is Legacy Station. You can find them on the web at www.legacystation.com or give them a call at 770-339-7780. If you'd like to support Eric's Trains, I would greatly appreciate it. That can be done through Patreon at patreon.com/ericstrains. I'd like to put a big thank you out there to all of my current Patreon supporters. Your support means the world, not only to me, but to the future of this channel. And finally, if you'd like to buy an Eric's Trains t-shirt or anything else I might be selling, check out the Eric's Trains online store at ericstrains.com/store. Anyway, that does it for day 2 of the 2020 Christmas Bonanza. Thanks for watching, and I'll see everybody tomorrow for day 3.